Hello?
Nigeria,
Thanks to everyone joining us right here, right now. We really appreciate your time on this broadcast this hour. It is a great time and it is a beautiful time coming to you live and direct from Pretoria, South Africa. And we are so happy, we are so delighted to let you know that we have one of the great African leader on the spotlight right here, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Is going to be a great conversation. Nigerian decide election day 2023 with Honorable George Wilson, National President, Southern People Congress, is live and direct with us in the studio. Honorable George, I just want you to quickly greet everyone listening, connecting with this broadcast this hour. I want you to greet them and introduce yourself. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay, you can unmute yourself. Just unmute yourself. We can't hear what you are saying. You are on mute. Kindly unmute yourself. Your line is mute.
Okay, I've done that.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Remove it. Remove the mute button. All right.
Okay, I've done that.
Continue now. You
can hear me now.
Yes, we can see. All right. Okay, you can continue. You can introduce yourself to the listeners at home.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Honorable George Shekeri Wilson. I'm the National President of Southern People's Congress. Will I say thank you to the listeners for all their anticipations, and I hope this conversation will be successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Hello?
Honorable George. I really appreciate your time on the African Portal Radio TV International, and I welcome you to this great conversation. It's election day in Nigeria, and you are one of the community leader, one of the leaders of our people. I just want us to quickly go into the election situation. What is the situation like right now in Lagos or where you are in Nigeria? What is the situation like?
Well, today is electing or election for the president and National Assembly, and so far so good. It has been peaceful. It has been cordial, and people have gone away of done it in a cordial manner, and I'm very happy with the people. They have come to understand the essence of democracy, and they have embraced it, and so far so good. There have not been any pocketing here and there. It has been peaceful. So we thank the people for showing that togetherness with democracy.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm. Wow, wow, wow. Tell
So
us
far
where
so good.
you are.
There's
Kindly,
no violence.
okay. Can you please
Right
let the
now,
listeners
I'm
know
in
where?
somewhere within. Hello.
Yeah, let people know where exactly you
Well,
are right now.
right now I'm in somewhere within the allow. Okay, thank you very much. Right now I'm in around Alausa area. That's the area to cover, and so far so good in the few areas I've covered within the Alausa area, and it has been peaceful. It has been cordial. Things have been going according to plans. Voting started in NS, and people have been, doing the normal thing, doing the accreditation and doing the thumb printing and casting their votes accordingly. There have not been any violence recorded so far. People have gone
Mm,
about
mm.
it the normal way, and we're happy. Appreciate their efforts.
Great, great. So you already cast your vote and you already done with that.
Yes, yes, yes. We have to do it earlier so that we can cover the other areas to see how far voting is going on in other areas of the Alausa axis. And so far, so good. It's coming out well. It has been peaceful. It has been quiet. People have been matured in this election. I've seen the maturity in many people that have come out today to cast their votes. They have shown maturity. They have performed their duties excellently.
So
No
you are happy with,
molestation, no.
so you're happy
Hello?
with the way things is going correct. I say you're happy with the way things is going currently. You are satisfied with the way everything is going.
Excellently for now. INEC has, at least, let me not just give them 100% thumb up. At least so far so good. They are above average. They have scored above average with what I've seen. All the polling units and all the zones I have gone around. Everybody has been really coordinated, doing their work accordingly, casting their votes and going back home. No hanging around, no politicking like that. So people have come to understand the essence of democracy.
Mm. All right.
That's it.
Let's quickly look. Let's look at your organization, the Southern People Congress. What is it all about, and
Congress.
what the
Yeah.
people need to know about it?
Well, Southern People's Congress has come a long way, and our aims and objectives, or our motive behind the Southern People's Congress, is to fight for the Southern people. The Southern people have been marginalized over time. And if you look at the recent happenings in this current election or this current presidential election, you find out that, under mutual understanding, Nigeria is divided into two zones, the north and the south. And under mutual understanding again, it is proper that if the north produces a presidential candidate that will rule for two tenure, which is 8 years, it is literally understandable that the next zone produces the president that will rule for two tenure, which is 8 years. And based on our calculation and our understanding, this tenure, this period, this election is for the southern people. So these are our agitations. You see, there must be balance of power. There must be equity in sharing. We should not undermine other regions. This period or this current administration have served 8 years, and the president happens to come from the north. So even simple arithmetic, dumb blind man will know that the next shift of power should go to the south, and these are what we fight for. We want equality. What you see in the north it should be what you see in the south. What you see in the south should also what you see in the north. Balance everything. So that's what we stood for, and that's what we stand for, and that's what we will continue to stand for. We want everything power sharing, all even infrastructural sharings, even political sharings. All these things must be done equally. Yes, there's no one region that is better than the others. Everybody must come to
Okay.
the party or come to the table with his own policies, and we look at it and digress it and share it accordingly. And these are our plans. These are our aims and objectives, and that we have been carrying out successfully.
Hmm.
Thank you.
All right. Let's quickly look at the, if you are talking about the southern people, a lot of people listening to us, some of them may not have an idea of where the southern people, where are they from exactly from Nigeria? Quickly let us know where exactly, who are the southern people?
Well, thank you very much for that question. It's simple, but I think, like you said, a lot of people do not know who are the southern people. The southern people crosses once you are from west, east, and the bottom south are the southern people. Is generalized as southern people. The entire western region, the entire eastern region, and the entire southern region, the river states, the Akwa Ibom, the Edo, and thereabout, Ondo, Ogun State, Lagos, all those areas covers the southern region, and that's what we represent.
Hmm, hmm. So
That is
if we
it.
should look at it now, you are satisfied with the way things is going on with the election, and you are happy that at least trusting God that everything will go all right to suit the expectation of your people. You are the voice of the people, and you are the face of the people. You are the national chairman of the Southern People Congress. Let's look at the challenges so far and the achievements so far since when you have this organization. What are the progress? What are the things that you have done that is excellently well done that you can tell the people listening to us right now that this we have achieved?
Well, so far so good. Then let me just talk about more of the southern part of this country, which happens to be where I come from, the riverine areas. You understand? We have in the riverine area, we have an agency called NDDC. NDDC is supposed to take care of the riverine areas. The riverine areas, I mean the oil producing states. But to the best of our knowledge, to our surprise, these things are not working according to plans. You'll find out that even this sharing formula, the administrative formula, the management structure of NDDC is being punctured, is being intercepted by some of these non-Niger Delta, fellows. And some of these policies do not get directly to the nitty-gritty. Some of our areas, like I've just mentioned, like are riverine areas. You need to cross water to get across to some of these hinterlands. Some of their waters have been polluted. They could not, their major preoccupations. Some of them are fishermen, fisherwomen. Some of them cannot even go fishing because the waters is also being polluted, by all these crudes and other things that is being, carried out in those hinterlands, in those rural areas. And the rural people are suffering. The southern people, in particular, the rivers, the Niger Delta people are really suffering. They have not seen the better life of it at all. And these are the people producing the nation's economy. They produce oil, yes, on daily basis, and yet they are being neglected. So these are the agitations. We agitate. We try to let government know that this sharing must be, must be equal. You must give back to those people that you have used so much to uplift the country. The country cannot be so buoyant, and where you bring out those things, they are in comatose. They are suffering. You need to see the sufferings in the Niger Delta. Children cannot even go to school. They have to go to a distance by boat to get a living for themselves. There are no factories there. There are no supermarkets. There are no standard hospitals. So they are dying every day by day. And these are the hopes of Nigerians. By the time oil stop coming out from that area, you see that Nigeria will not even survive it. So what are we talking about? And those areas where this oil comes from, they are marginalized, they are neglected, even in the federal character. How many ministers comes out from that zone? They're not recognized. We're not recognized. So we have to fight all these things to make sure we're also being recognized. We're also being put in the scheme of things. We're Nigerians. We're even more Nigerians than even the people enjoying these largesse. Yes. So there must be equality in other clients in Saudi Arabia, in Algeria, in Libya, in all those areas where they produce oil. Those areas where this oil come from, those people benefit more. What is the federal character that we're not enjoying from? They want to appoint ministers, they want to just appoint 2 or 3 ministers from that region. Even the minister of petroleum is not even from that region. They make substantial or substantive minister, an assistant minister of petroleum from that region that does not even have powers. The NNPC directors or the NNPC's MDs are not even the indigenes of that region. So you can see the whole thing that is one-sided. So it has not been favorable in the entire South. They want to institute the Petroleum Institute. They take it to the country. So how do you think the Southern people will be happy? They're not happy. They're not getting the dividends of their productions. And these are what we are agitating for. That the Southern people should be looked at and benefit from all their struggles. Yes, you cannot be working and the other man is enjoying. It's not balanced. So these are our agitations. This is what we're pressing forward to the government or to people at the center that we must sit down and discuss. It cannot be just mere sharing, mere formula, mere allocations every time they give you allocations and we think that's okay. No. Let all of us sit down and discuss the way forward so that all stakeholders, all regions will benefit from the entire national take. That's our stand. Thank you.
All right, sir. Let's quickly look at yourself. Let me allow you to actually properly introduce yourself, the where you come from, the city you come from, the town you come from, and what is this like when you are growing up? Because you have let us know the pains of the people, what people are going through in that region, and you grew up from that region. What can you tell us about your own background?
Well, it's really pathetic and really, really funny. I laugh because I'm a Niger Delta. I'm from River State, Opobo, precisely. A very small, rich town, a very famous town. If you know where Kinjaja is from, that's Opobo. I'm from Queenstown. I'm proud to be from Queenstown. And you see, sincerely, I grew up in Port Harcourt, went to primary, secondary school in Port Harcourt, and came out to Lagos to do my university program. But you see, sincerely, some of us just have to take up that challenge. We have to become crusaders overnight because we're not enjoying what we're seeing back home. Yes, we're supposed to be far ahead of some countries in terms of development, but development has gone beyond us. They have taken us backward. That region, let's say in the African region, yes, but to our surprise, things are not working as we plan. We cannot be producing crude and be suffering. Yes, our people are suffering. My people are dying every day by day. Even the fishes that are there are also dying. We cannot have good, valuable fish, unlike before, where you live in Port Harcourt or you live in the rural area, you will enjoy. They will feed you fat with various kinds of fishes. But now the seafoods have gone far off from us. They're not happy too because the government have not helped. See the Ogoni land too. They are suffering. Dilapidation all over. Erosions have taken over our lands. Very soon we'll wipe off. We're just at the mercy of God that some of our lands are still in existence. So governments have not really helped us in any regards. I categorically stand to tell you that we're not happy with the federal government or wherever government that is in charge of anything in this country. Some states do not produce what they don't have what we have. They don't produce what we produce, yet they enjoy more better than us. Yes, the Niger Delta people is suffering. And we have suffered. We are suffering. And we're the best anywhere. We're the best in terms of anything, in terms of politics, in terms of mathematics. We're highly learned. Yes, in terms of it, give us anything to do, we'll come up top. We have a lot of medical.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. I think the line of my guest is just went off, but we are still live and direct on this broadcast, having a conversation with one of our very own right here in the studio. And we are talking about the election day in Nigeria. What is the situation like in your own side? You can call me on +2770335. Join this conversation. Call. Let's know what is going on your own side. Give us the updates and let us know what is going on your side. And
that are doing well.
all right, we are still on the program. We are just waiting for my guest to get his line in order. I think it's the network challenges, it's the network problem. But we are live and direct on the African Portal Radio TV International. For those of you that would like to connect, or those of you that would like to share your view, what is currently happening in your own area, you can call +2770335. It's for give us the update of what the condition is on your own side. If you are happy with what the way things is going in your area, let us know. If you are not happy, let us know. Give us the update of the current situation in your own region or in your own area, as we would like to also hear from you what the condition or what the situation is right now on the African Portal Radio TV International. Thank you very much, everyone, joining us. We really appreciate every one of you, and we really thank God for those of you that you are listening to us. We really appreciate it. Please keep sharing, keep talking about it. Nigeria Decide is the program on the spotlight right here, right now on the African Portal Radio TV International. We have National President of the Southern People Congress, SPC, right here in the studio with us. He's just having a challenge with his network, but we believe that his network will get better and is going to connect with us very soon. But I've been saying that, let me just see if I can get one or two people to be on the spotlight, to give us the update of the condition right here on the African portal, and to let us know what is the situation of the election in Nigeria, and also what is the condition of the the turnout of the people for the today's election. So if you have any updates for us, or you want to join the conversation, you can let me know. I can put as many people on the spotlight to give us the update of what is going on their side. If you have updates for us, call +27703335584. We have a lot of people on ground that is working tirelessly to give us the update of the situation in Nigeria at the moment, and we have a lot of people also that is updating us on the situation in the street, especially among the ordinary citizens of the country called Nigeria. So if you are part of the people going out there to cast your vote, and you already cast your vote and you want to give us the update of what is going on in your own area, you can kindly call +277033584. You can call us on that number. We will definitely put you on the spotlight, as we have been getting some feedback from a lot of people. What we have been hearing is that the election have been so peaceful, and people have been conducting themselves in a very good manner. There's no casualty reported so far, and everything has been going smoothly, especially in Lagos and also in some parts of Nigeria. Also in Abuja, I have spoke to a few people from Abuja as well, letting us know that the current president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, already cast his one. The vice president also, Yemi Oshibajo, as well, already cast his vote, and other party leaders have already do the same. So, but we are still here on the program, believing to get in touch with few people on ground to hear what is situation like from their own side. And if you are in any of the part of Nigeria, you want to give us the update of what is going on in your own area, kindly call +277033584. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to know what is going on your own side. I would really appreciate for those of you that you would like to call +277033584 is the number to call. Call us and let's have conversation about the current situation right now in Nigeria. All right, let me quickly check if I can get few people on the spotlight. Let me check if I can get few people on the spotlight. For those of you connected with us, kindly keep sharing it. Keep sharing it. Keep sharing it. We would love to also hear from you as well. You can comment. You can put your comments on the comment section as well. Let us know the situation in your area. No matter where you are, no matter the country you reside, I welcome you to this broadcast this hour in South Africa. Dumela, Ashe, Muloi, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to everyone. No matter where you are, we greet you and we welcome you to this great conversation. And also in eastern part of Nigeria, we greet you. We say Kedu, and northern part of Nigeria, Nakwana. In western part of Nigeria, we greet everyone connecting with this broadcast, and we welcome you to this great conversation. It's going to be a beautiful conversation here, right now, as we already open our line to receive calls from different parts of Nigeria. If you have any updates of what is going on in your own area, kindly call us on +277033584. Nigeria Decide is the program on the spotlight right here, right now on the African Portal Radio TV International. The great people of Nigeria, have gone out to cast their vote to choose the new leader for themselves, and a lot of people are on ground, giving us the update of the situation in Nigeria, giving us the update of situation in some part of the country. And I really appreciate every one of you that you are connecting with us. We have few correspondents around Nigeria that we believe that we can connect to give you the update of what is currently going on in Nigeria as we speak. And if you have any latest information for us, you can put it on our comment section, or you can send it to us on +27 703 3584. We will really appreciate that. Nigeria decide, and Nigeria went to poll today, election day, and we really appreciate it. I'm joined together with a lot of people on the spotlights that will be connecting with us and be part of this conversation. Please kindly join us, be part of this great time on the African Portal Radio TV International. It's going to be a beautiful, lovely hour here as we are going to be putting on the spotlight. Mr. George is one of the great African leader connecting with us from Lagos, Nigeria, and he's one of the people that have something to tell us about the current situation. He is in Alausa in Lagos, and he let us know that things have been going smoothly in Alausa, Lagos, and there's a lot of people turning out, and the turnout is very impressive, and they are also having people that are coming out doing the voting, going back home. So everything has been so peaceful in his own area where he is right now. So, but we are having challenges with his network, believing that we will get in touch with him on this program before we step out of this program this hour. So if you are connecting with us, kindly share. Let's enjoy this song as we are still on this program. We are coming back.
Nigeria, Chikobuwani, Koma Gwada Bache, Sabota, Baburinda, Samche, Baburin, Kamargida.
TV International, and we really appreciate those of you connecting with this broadcast this hour. We just waiting for our guest to get back as his network is having challenge, but we trust that he's going to connect with us very soon. So please Keep sharing it, keep watching it, let it go viral. The more you share it, the more you give it opportunity to go viral. Nigeria Decide is the program on the African Portal Radio TV International. Coming to you live and direct from here in our studio in Victoria, South Africa. So if you already cast your vote and you want to let us know what is going on your own side, kindly call us on +277033584. We would love to hear from you. Let us know what is going on your side. We would love to hear from you. Call us on +277033584 is the number to call, and definitely pick your call and hear from you. Give us the update of what is going on your side. I believe my guest is back in the studio. Let's continue with the conversation with this guest that's coming all the way from Lagos, giving us the update of the situation in Lagos, in Alausa, where he is one of the community leaders and is one of the great people doing so well in our community. So we are putting him on the spotlight right now, and I believe that the line is going to be okay. All right, welcome back. I think your network is the one having challenges, but we thank God that you are back. You are back live and direct on the African Portal Radio TV International. All right, you are explaining something about where you are coming from and talking about your own personal experience. Let's quickly hear that as we are going to the next aspect of this conversation.
Okay, fine. Like I said, sometime 2015, during the heat of the, change of from Jonathan to this administration, we were on some group of us, over 20, eminent personnel came together to set up Change Nigerian project. That group was part of the, this administration presidential monitoring group that did all the strategies, did all the works, tirelessly like that. That brought in this government. We have to do a lot of strategic write-ups, election, research and other things that we know we have not done before. We brought in some experts outside this country to look at Nigeria, look at the minds of the people. We have to do a lot of write-ups. We have to do a lot of script, go to interland, meet people directly, told them a lot of things, and assured them, promised them the dividends of democracy if they allow this administration to come in. We worked directly with the presidential committee that brought in this government. We were tired, we were working midnight, deadlights, all the time that we had. We sacrificed all our ideas, all our effort, all our strategy towards bringing in this administration. So we're very instrumental. We're fully part of this administration. So we have seen it all. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Nothing that has to do with election matters. I'm not fully involved. I know who will win. I know where the pendulum will swing to. We know gray areas. We know where the difficulties will come from. We have all the stuff. We have the template. We have the best roadmap on Nigerian elections strategically. So that is how we have come from. That distance we are coming from. A lot of people do not know our struggles, our strategies. We have to turn a lot of things to some people's favor overnight. That's it. So I'm very. I would say I'm a proud man, but what I will say when it comes to elections, we know how to do it. That's the game I know how to do it. I'm a journalist. I've got a lot of accolades, a lot of trophies, a lot of and what will I use to qualify those? My write-ups have been top notch. So we have come a long way. All
right.
That's the limit.
Before I go to your write-ups as a journalist, as one of the experienced journalists, and you understand this journey very well, let's quickly talk about, because I have opportunities to interview a former minister for Niger Delta, I have the opportunity to, to engage the previous one, and I think the two ministers. I have opportunity to engage with them. I can't remember the first name, but I remember the Alashu Abura, which is one of the minister of Niger Delta. And during my conversation with him, he mentioned something. He said that government is pumping a lot of money into that region, but there are some people that they are not letting that money get into the ordinary people, that they marginalized people, and taking, all those money, all the contract government awarded, they collect the contract, the job is not done, and the money has been spent. Give us a light on that.
Sorry, what name did you say is the minister's name again? The minister that told you all this?
It's Tayo Alashu. He was a former Niger Delta minister.
Okay, fine. Let me just be categorical and be apologetic at the same time. I think all the ministers that have come under that ministry are dogheads. I think they are wicked to themselves. They do not carry, they do not have the people at hand. Because if you say you're a minister of the Niger Delta region and you are coming out to say this trash, then you have to go to jail for it. That means you did not perform your work diligently. A good minister should have good plans, good strategies, and to follow it up to the end. See that this project, this roadmap, get to the people directly. So all the ministers that they have appointed as Niger Delta region ministers are sick men. They are criminals. They are part of the particles of this corruption that we're talking about in the Niger Delta region. Nothing. All the things that they have said are just paperwork. Nothing is existing in that region. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. There is no standard as I said to you. We cannot mention one standard hospital in the Niger Delta region. As I speak to you, challenge me, go to that place and see. Nothing is working. Yes. There is no 5-star, let me say, world-class hotel in that region. Yes, as I speak to you. There's no world-class bridge in that region. Not even world-class, at least, let's say 5-star bridge. There's no better bridge compared to the Niger Delta or the third mainland bridge we have in Lagos. There's no standard bridge being built by the federal government in that region. So the people are suffering. There's no activity, business activity in that region. And yet we hear so much allocation being directed towards that region, and yet we don't see it. So if this minister could wake up to say this trash, I think they better check his brain. He's really, really sick and does not deserve to be a minister under the Nigerian context. Because as a minister, you're supposed to follow up those things, check those things. Yes.
Honorable Judge, Honorable Judge, just give us 2 minutes. Let's quickly hear from people as well. Let's hear the view of the people regarding this. Nigerian Decide is the program on the African portal, right? And I have a caller in the person of Double Chief Akil Williams. Double Chief Akil Williams is the head of operation of the African Portal Radio globally, and is connecting with us all the way from Lagos as well. So let's get the update of what is going on in his own region. Let's hear what is he has to tell us about the election today and what exactly is happening in his own. Double Chief Williams, thank you very much for taking time to connect with this program right here, right now. I really appreciate it, and I really thank you for taking time to be part of this conversation. Your line is breaking, but I think maybe it's the network. If you are there, we just want to get an update of what is going on currently in your own part and in your own area. What is the situation like, and what is the update that you can give to us right now about the situation? The line is kind of very terrible. Let's see if we can get him back online. All right, let's see if we can get hold of him back online. So you can continue, sir. You can continue with what you are saying, sir.
So, like I was saying, I think You see, it's high time we do things accordingly. We
Okay.
cannot
Hello,
we
Double Chief
cannot be
Williams.
working like this all the
Sorry,
time.
sir. Sorry, Honorable Judge. Sorry, 1 minute. We are having challenges with the network where he is. He is calling in, but the network is kind of very bad. Hello, Double Chief Williams. The network is kind of very bad. We can hear you now.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. We can hear you now. Yes, sir. Give us the update.
I expect right now because one of the problems right now to what we doing election going on, let's put that way. Peacefully, no rancor, no riot, no snatching of ballot boxes, no talking, everything, everybody is going about it or our whole area peacefully. So aside my area, I have a view of every other areas. Mostly that there is no violence, there is no rancor, no ballot box management, and other election is not fine and very fine. So I hope the government will not come out as well. It will be accepted or accepted by the masses. All those that are involved, they should be able to compromise and accept whoever emerges now, presidential election and other elections that are coming up. It is like that we are going to see a lot of changes in Nigerian politics and Nigerian governance. I just really appreciate the
Wow. Thank you very much, Double Chief Williams, the head of operation, the African Porter globally, is giving us the update of what is going on. And we got a very good response from him that it's been so peaceful in his area in Lagos and also in some other parts of Lagos as a senior media colleague. He have been around of some of the area around Lagos and also in his own area. As he let us know now that everything has been so great in Songota. Everything have gone peacefully well. There is no rancor, no fighting. Everything is going well, and Nigeria have proved that we are civilized and we understand and we know that the peaceful election is the way forward for us, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Double Chief Williams, giving us the updates of what is going on. We get a similar update from our guests in the studio, letting us know that in Alausa it's been so great and things have been going peacefully well. All right, my guests, you can continue with the explanation before we get into the aspect of this program and putting you on the spotlight.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Like your guest actually said, things have been moving according to plans. I think Nigerians have really come of age. They have understand, or should I say, understood what democracy and dividend is all about. It's not all about violence. It's not all about pocketing. Not all about rigging. They have come to vote for who they feel that will govern them for the next 4 years. I think we're growing, growing by the day. Now back to the Niger Delta region, like I earlier said. See, all along, government has been the one, taking the head by the horn, appointing ministers for the region, doing all the necessary things they need to do, and that is totally wrong. Yes, you don't do that by getting results. Allow the Niger Delta people to choose who their minister will be. Yes. Then they allow them to sit on a round table to discuss a roadmap. In as much as I know very well, there's a roadmap in Niger Delta. There's a clear roadmap. And this roadmap, sometimes for over time, it has not been followed for reasons we do not know. There are a lot of developmental stages that this Niger Delta region is benefit from, but they have abandoned it. They have politicized it. They have turned it into politics. fighting dirty, not allowing this, infrastructure, these amenities to get to the hinterland, to get to those areas that they ought to get to. Some persons like that in the region will just collect huge amount of contracts and will swallow the money and nothing will happen. It is absurd. It is pathetic. We're not supposed to continue in this direction all the time. The Niger Delta is supposed to be one of the best regions in Nigeria. That place is supposed to be more developed than any other region. But when it facilities infrastructure, don't forget one of the world-class facilities and infrastructure in that region because they produce the oil. Well, see, today we are suffering. It's been neglected. Any minister they bring there, see it as free for all chop to come and eat, come and eat. Award contracts, ghost contracts that do not exist. Yes, all of these contracts are just cosmetic for contracts. They do not exist. They only exist on paper. Go to the site. Nothing is here. Nothing is being done. So that is the situation we find ourselves. And something
Honorable George,
must be done.
let's take it beyond the problem now. Let's look at the solution. Let's look at the solution to this problem. You have let us know now that the ministers being appointed, they have already failed the people of Niger Delta, and this is not working. All you are calling for is for the government to allow the people to choose the minister for themselves and bring out their own roadmap to solve their problem by themselves. So what are you doing as the president of this organization? What are you doing to bring this to the reality?
Well, the tax is enormous, and you don't expect it to materialize overnight. But we're doing it. We're taking it, gradually. First of all, we're engaging stakeholders. We're holding town meetings in some of the key areas, in the Niger Delta region. First of all, we need to identify their problems and see how we can offer proper solutions. We must identify problems before solution comes in. Now we are seeing some of the problems in the Niger Delta area. We are seeing that some of these contracts are not even executed; they do not exist, but they only exist on paper. We're gathering all this, all these facts, all these our materials. We are gathering them. We'll come up with a communique. Who engage stakeholders. Who have, like I told you, I've been engaging stakeholders. We engage government. These are the issues, and this is how we want it being solved. And we'll get it done that way. It's not an easy task. Well, at the end of the day, I assure you there's light at the tunnel. We'll get there. We'll sit down with all the people that matter and say, look, we have been holding town hall meetings, all meetings with the government. These are the information. This is what they want. These are what should be done. This is how it should be done. We'll set up chemical committees that will monitor all these things and bring it to the fore. It's because a lot of all these groups are redundant. What they do, they get in and they keep their mouth shut. We'll bring everything to the spotlight and see that every project that is being awarded will be completed. We'll set up monitoring units, monitoring committees that will work tirelessly to see that all those projects are completed with the target specifications, and everything will come to the open. All the contracts will be published. Who is the contractor will be published. The number of duration time to finish that contract will be published. So it will be strictly monitored. It will not be business as usual again. So we're coming up with a lot of roadmaps, like I said, a lot of strategical reports that will cover all the things. That will put proper checks into all this nonsense that's happening in the Niger Delta region. Thank you.
All right. Tell me quickly, you are a journalist and you have already published many books. Many write-up and also bloggers as well. Let me read one of your message that is very important to the society. One of the one that I got that caught my attention is the entire world has since left us behind, as we are yet to come to the terms with the obvious reality standing as a monster in our face as a nation. In recent time, all that we do is borrowing money for sustenance or financing the budget. This is a suicide and is need an attention. Let's quickly talk about that. The world have left us behind, and that is the truth. That is the truth. The world have left us behind. It's like we are sleeping and we are doing a kind of child play. Tell us more about it, elaborate it, and the way forward on that as well.
That is the reality we have found ourselves. It's really shambolic. It's really pathetic and annoying that people with sound minds, like mine, will allow this country to deteriorate like this. My brother, the catastrophe that is waiting for us if we don't make a U-turn fast will be very disastrous. Will be very. We didn't see it like this in the 1980s. Things were better. Yes, we have the direction. We do not have any direction. There's no sense of direction anywhere. People borrowing money to sustain this country. We produce one of the producing countries. Where are the factories? All of them have gone under. Some of them have folded. Some have gone to our neighboring countries to operate. Huh? Where are the businesses? Where are the multinationals? They are crying every day because of poor policies. Policies that are unfavorable. Some of these policies are anti-masses. There is no policy that the masses have come to say, yes, Thomas, this policy is favorable. Multiple taxation. Even if we want to import goods, you find out that you go through horrendous stress to import your container, to bring in your goods. So how do you sell it? The masses suffer. We're not producing anything. Even toothpick, we still import toothpick. Yes, bicycles. That's annoying as that. No factory producing anything. The steel company has refused to. What word will I use?
All right, people, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. The network is failing us on the part of my guests, but it's giving us a lot of updates about the situation. And I thank Double Chief Ak Williams that called in to give us also updates about the situation in his own area in Lagos, Nigeria, in Songo Ota. Let us know that the election have been so peaceful. Everything is going very well, and people are doing the needful, casting their vote, going back to their home. No casualty have been reported, and people have been behaving very, very well during this election. And that is one of the joy that we are having on this conversation, that our job as a media that we put on the spotlight is bringing results, as we already let people know that don't be victim of this problem going on. Don't kill yourself. Vote, go back home and rest. And that is exactly what we have been getting from our correspondents and also from other parts of the world. And people are also speaking to us in some parts of the world. Also in the neighboring country, we are getting updates how people feel about this election going on in Nigeria. And I said to everyone, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. And I have a lot of people joining us on this conversation this hour. And I want to thank every one of you that you are connecting with us. Thank you very much for the update, and thank you for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. And to those of you that you are sending your messages to us, we really appreciate it as well. Thank you for the pleasure of your time and for giving us the updates about the current situation of the election in Nigeria right here, right now. Let me see if I can still open the line and get two people on the spotlight right on the street to give us the update of what is going on currently in Nigeria as the Nigerians decide to go to to poll to choose a new leader for themselves. My guest line is having challenge, and we are still on the program. We just have a few minutes to round up this section, and immediately we get hold of him, we will definitely put him on the spotlight. And I'm joining with another guest on this conversation. So we just want to get from you. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn náà là ń béèrè bó ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ wọn níbi tẹ́yìn wà bó ni election ṣe ń lọ kí ni kátà kátà táwọn èèyàn wa ti ń gbọ́ yín lé. ẹ̀lú à ń gbọ́ yín o ẹ jẹ́ àmọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín níbi tí election ti lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ a rí àwọn fọ́tò tẹ́ ń gbé bó ni election ládùúgbò yín bẹ́ẹ̀ o. àdúgbò wo lẹ̀yin wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ìlú wo lẹ wà orílẹ̀-èdè wo àbí apá wo lẹ wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àdúgbò wo. Alágbàdo side lẹ wà pé election kò sí wàhálà kò síjà kò síta kò sí pé ẹnìkan lé ó pé gbogbo nǹkan ń lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀. kódà ẹ bá ń dárúkọ yín báwo yẹn wá ti ń gbọ́ yín lé kan lè mọ̀ pé ẹ wà lójú agbára. ẹ ṣeun ojú òní tí yín ìbàjọ́ ni wọ́n ní lágbàdo wípé àlàáfíà jọba wípé lọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo kan lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀ pé kò sí wàhálà kò sẹ́ta kò sì tí wàhálà kankan pé gbogbo nǹkan lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ ní àdúgbò ní Alágbàdo nílùú Èkó. ó dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ èyí tó wọlé sórí àtàgbé yìí èyí tí ń pè wá èyí tó ń gbọ́ wá èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ pè wọlé tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ ká mọ bó ṣe ń lọ ní àdúgbò yín ẹ pè wá sójú òpó +27 703 3584 a sì ní bí ìṣẹ́jú péréte tí a fi kúrò lórí àtàgbé yìí ẹ̀yin tó fẹ́ pè wá wọlé tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ ká mọ bó ṣe lọ ní àdúgbò yín àti bó ṣe lọ ní àyíká yín ẹ pè wá sójú òpó +27 703 3584 yín tẹ̀síwá ní diaspora náà tẹ́ fẹ́ kí a mọ bó ṣe lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín náà yín náà lè pè wá sójú òpó +27 703 3584. Election day náà ní lórí African Portal. Nigerian Decide is the program going on the African Portal Radio TV International as Nigeria heads to poll and is going peacefully. I have gotten a lot of messages from people, and I'm joining with one of the great one on the African Portal live and direct from Lagos, from Abuja. I think I'm joining the president of APC South Africa on a phone call. Let's hear what situation like on his own side. And also, we really appreciate it. This is Nigerian Decide, live and direct from the African Portal Radio TV here in Victoria, South Africa. Kindly give us the update of the situation right now in your own area and what you need to tell the public.
Thank you so very much. My name is Oluwatoyi, the chairman in South Africa. I'm currently here in Abuja, Nigeria, where I casted my vote for my principal, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I can tell you that everything is peaceful, going the way it ought to be. The voters are in orderly manner. The Beavers machine is working the way it ought to, and we are sure of victory at the end of the exercise.
Well, I have managed to speak to a lot of people on this conversation, on this program, and they let me know that Nigeria have never had this kind of election before, that things have been so peaceful. I've spoken to people all around the corner. Tell us, have you got any messages or any information about any casualty in any area in Abuja where you are?
I mean, that's a testament of our party, the All Progressive Congress. We are committed to free, fair, and credible election, and we can only implore all Nigerians to go about exercising their civic duty in an orderly manner. The security architecture is in high alert to make sure that we maintain peace and order across the country. And like I said, it's a testament to our commitment to the well-being and safety of Nigerians across the country.
Just to confirm from you, we got a news this morning that there's an accident that happened somewhere in Abuja that it claimed the life of the chairman of one of the party. You are aware of that? Do you have any updates on that?
As I speak to you, I do not have the updated information, but I can assure you that all accidents of that nature are being taken care of by all the necessary agencies responsible for emergency. We have put in place structure to make sure that accident that takes place within this exercise carefully managed so that it doesn't spiral into what not to be. So you rest assured that we have all the emergencies and all the unforeseen circumstances that might take place during this exercise under control.
So far so good. You are happy with the situation in Nigeria right now, and you are happy with the election.
We are happy, and we thank God that Nigerians have seen our commitments to free, fair, and credible election. We are happy that we have displayed our unbiased approach to a credible election. And so we can only wish that Nigerians will reward our party with victory for all the good things that we have done before and during this election.
All right, thank you very much. This is Honorable Toyin Oyekanmi, the chairman APC Southern Africa, and also the CEO Jollof Cafe Group. Is talking to us from Abuja and giving us the updates about what is going on in his own area, and it's been so peaceful. All over Nigeria is being so peaceful. The election is going very well, and thing is good. And if you have not cast your vote yet, or you have not decided yet, please go out there. Go and vote for your own favorite party and do the needful. God bless you. Be safe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time for coming out to give us the updates. This is one of the program, Nigeria Decide Updates on the African Portal Radio TV International. We appreciate your time, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, everyone, joining us. I think we need to draw the curtain here. We have got what we need to get. Nigeria have let us know that the election is going very well. There's no problem. Things have been going peacefully well. Like they have explained in the morning, that go out there, don't claim rights, be alive for yourself. To be alive is better than to be right. So fight to be alive. Don't claim any right. It is our right. No, there is nothing that is your right when you die. When you die, you don't have any right. When you are alive, you can claim any right. So fight to be alive. This is where we're going to be drawing the curtain. We thank our guest that comes in. Though you have given us some of the information, we have a lot of questions for him, but unfortunately, his network is not going very well. So this is where we're going to say goodbye to everyone joining us from the studio here in Victoria, South Africa. We're coming back to see you again by the grace of God next hour in this evening, and be part of this African Portal Radio. To advertise, call us on +27703 3584. Thank you very much for the pleasure of your time. I really appreciate it. And congratulations to all the citizens of Nigeria. We hope fully well that everything will go well and the election results will go very well as well. So keep sharing it, keep listening to it, keep watching the African Portal Radio TV International. See you again by the grace of God later in the evening, and we will have one of our very own on the African Portal Radio, all the way from Jamaica, that will be ministering powerfully on the African Portal Radio TV International. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good day. God bless you. It's goodbye.
Nigeria,